Back to back slow change.
On just a brilliant and starry night here in the desert Southwest, the roof is open, and it's time for football at State Farm Stadium here in the Phoenix suburb of Glendale. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Ready to get us started here, Riley Patterson. And off we go on EA Sports. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Here's Brissett. Open man is Marvin Harrison.
You said it's got to be 6-minute quarters.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down.
All right, we can restart. On game. Bitch, wants to be me.
On just a brilliant and starry night here in the desert Southwest, the roof is open, and it's time for football at State Farm Stadium here in the Phoenix suburb of Glendale. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Ready to get us started here, Riley Patterson. And we are underway here on EA Sports. Pushing his way through. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Play action now. Brissett. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Oh!
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Brissett.
Okay.
And his throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Incomplete.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Brissett.
Bro, what's up with these bastards?
Missed him, and it's incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll run. Here's defending champ. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
From the gun, here's Willis.
Give me those.
Fumble near midfield. The Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Really good stop there by the end in this 4-3 defense.
Yeah, not just pass rushers anymore, are they? Those guys can use their hands, control the point of attack, shed those blockers, and go get those ball carriers.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Brissett. Flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Brissett.
Damn.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
Field goal range, too. You can't do shit on
Defense
offense.
coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Here's Blake Gillikin now. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League.
Oh, let me.
They've got to be better at it on this trip.
I need a little more outside.
When every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out though.
And he will finally be shoved out of bounds down at the 30-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane.
Good bounce.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
And remember, this is a running back that fumbled on the previous drive, but fortunately for them, nothing came of it. And I think when that happens, sometimes coaches can lean a little more on forgive and forget. So he's right back out there and running again.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Oh, my God.
A short one here, caught by McBride. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
To throw is Brissett. Throw left side complete. That's Higgins. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Missed a touchdown, but it's okay.
From the gun, here's Brissett. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Brissett sets to throw it. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr., 40 yards. yards. And the Cards are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
Not kicking it to this motherfucker again.
Sheds off the tackle. And he's going to be stopped.
Big ass
Good coverage
right
there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
What the fuck formation is this?
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Willis looking to throw it. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
To throw, here's Willis. Eluding the pressure right.
Nah, that's my fault.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
Yeah, that's my fault.
A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. A give left side. Here's Achane. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Willis. Flush to his right.
Green.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. The 20. 5. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Ryland on for the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6.
Cardinals 14. Dolphins 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's
Get off me, bro.
Where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down at 7. Achane on the counter.
Hey. Oh, lucky. Lucky my guy got to him.
The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away.
Oh, shit.
That'll wind up being a 50
I know.
punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. To throw, Brissett. Pass complete there to Harrison. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
3rd and 4.
Might be all back here, cover 2.
Brissett now. That is caught. And he is going to have the Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. And this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
Throwing, Brissett.
I'm an idiot. Okay.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll set up a throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Rip through that shit.
The pressure right. This is taking
come on.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Looking to throw.
He ain't got that right. There we go.
That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion on 4th. Back to throw again. Short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Now a 2nd and 2. Throwing quickly to Wilson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout.
Cardinals 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And this will be incomplete.
All right.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
On second and goal, Brissett. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
All right.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And now third and goal following incompletions on first and second down. Into the air once more. It's Brissett.
Thank you. Oh, he. Damn.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense.
All right.
After the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly
computer
that.
do that shit no more, I guess. Wow.
And his kick is indeed good. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out.
Oh, good break tackle. I'm not kicking it that
It's a pretty good
motherfucker no
return
more.
here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Totally forgot.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way in the field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down, Miami.
Willis looks to pass it here.
Oh, kick that shit, bro.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Now a second and 10. Right back to the air again with Willis. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They're lined up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 45-yard line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts.
Yeah.
Willis. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Second and 10. Willis. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
His defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's
Good
the
luck,
field
brother.
goal unit
Good luck.
onto the
I'm
field.
gonna fuck you up a little more.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the
You might as well
final
Hail
few
Mary
ticks here
that
in the
shit.
second quarter. trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Last play of the half, Willis. He's going to throw one up for the end zone.
Oh, greened it.
And a little floater there is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try to cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
62 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Ooh-wee.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. Now Achane on 1st and 10.
Wow, breaking 2 tackles.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane.
Great
his
job.
Second touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score. So there you go. They needed a big play, and they got one there on the touchdown run.
And that was a very important drive. Of course, they all are when you're trailing in the second half. But what I really liked, they didn't panic. They knew they still had time to run the football and keep playing their game.
So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
The Dolphins.
Willis will try and throw for this.
Damn.
Pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right
That's
where
a tough
it
one.
is. And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
I gotta get these guys out of here. Holy shit.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
Their own 26-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Here's Brissett.
Oh, okay.
Gets a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
Well, I can get that there.
So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball. And said, let's cut down on coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done now.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38. Straight ahead running.
Oh my God, I fucking suck.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see him shaking the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Brissett.
Oh my God, I fucking suck.
It's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
There you go. What the fucking talk about? Green that shit.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kendrick Bourne, 39 yards.
Oh, I should
and the
go
Cardinals
two.
have
There you go.
retaken a third-quarter lead. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for two.
The Cardinals will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Screaming at me.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Willis now off play action. And his throw is incomplete.
Man, I feel you.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now.
Oh, good pass. Oh, that's a tough one.
And that is too far out in front of his intended.
That's where you want it.
Incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Pulled in at the 24. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would, and in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. Brissett.
Damn.
He'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. Brissett sets to throw it. He's got McBride here over the middle. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 18. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Could be a touchdown.
Again, it's Brissett. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And they are able to add on to their advantage. The extra point by Ryland up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Oh my
So
God,
after the field goal, Ryland back out, and she'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Hey, Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series.
Hey, Buddha.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
That's 2 of them.
Buddha Baker with a pick.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Nice little zone. You don't give me a touchdown.
Play action now.
Oh, I just needed a half more second. That's a great blitz.
Willie Gay getting in there and picking up the sack.
Great blitz.
When you're plotting a defensive strategy, on that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Now Brissett.
Damn.
And that is incomplete.
And this drive
Getting
is
ugly.
almost over before it
Getting
began,
ugly.
thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Brissett. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. They'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Brissett now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here.
Oh, ass.
Incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Man, I'm not going to fit in Carson back. I'm not doing that shit.
Just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Ryan with Jacoby, goddammit. Oh, God.
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
There we go. We finally got one going. There we go.
It'll be an Arizona 1st down on a gain of 17.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Let's get it before.
Brissett now.
Oh, what? What?
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard
Who behind him
line.
like that for what?
So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Ah, ain't that a bitch?
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long.
Man, you got at least 15 guys on the field. What the fuck is going on?
To throw, Brissett.
This is ridiculous.
Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
So on 4th down,
Yeah,
out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal.
Fuck me. Yeah, you might as well block it. Right.
Oh, that was never on target. It's no good. Wide to
That
the
shit
right.
is ugly.
And this will stay a 12-point
It's hard as hell to
game.
kick field goals now.
Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together?
No.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage. This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Damn, good find.
It's caught at the
Good
10.
fucking find.
And he will have a Dolphins 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. Back to the ground, H.M.
Thought that was a run or a pass.
Right near the line of scrimmage.
That was close.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Back to throw, Willis.
Flush to his right. This is caught. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. That's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Willis.
Oh,
This one.
And it's
that's tough.
incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Yeah, that's too many times.
An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3.
That's
And this
tough.
Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Now 2nd and 3.
Here's Brissett. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Harrison. And he whips it across the 25
Yeah, I thought you got
before
that.
being tackled.
That's unfortunate.
And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Short one here, caught by McBride.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Brissett again.
Fuck it.
He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Ah,
That is incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
I had him open too.
Throwing. Brissett.
Ooh, oh, I dropped it. Look. Oh,
Defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead.
I guess that's a bad pass. Man.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact.
What happened?
Continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
They'll throw again. Brissett.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he's on to kick it away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Willis.
Oh, good catch.
By Dulcich.
Good adjustment.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. At this stage,
still on
this
5.
drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10.
He's going to let it fly.
Buddha. Oh.
This is intercepted.
Buddha with the hat trick.
And the Cards are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but Probably no real need to use it here.
You know, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Brissett. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
And the Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun,
God
here's
damn.
Brissett. Finding Love out of the backfield. And the Cardinals are going to have a first down. And that's a big one, as they should be able to run it out from here.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
That's
Incomplete.
a good
Took a
pass.
shot, couldn't connect.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB and hold
GG's,
that
bro.
one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Into the air once more. It's Brissett. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.
Jesus, man. They were on my ass.